All right, here we go with Operation Spark. I've been sitting here staring at it, trying to make sense of it, but I think I finally got where I need to be. I don't like it, but I'm where I need to be. Okay, so uh, on Russia's turn, at the end of their turn, they declared war on Germany. And so now, before I start my turn, I'm going to declare war on Russia. So that means Russia will go to full income. Move these guys over. And the US will get +5 up to 32. But let me also, I think Mongolia needs to align. They should have aligned when they went to war, but um, you just don't get to collect it until they're at full income. But they're at full income now, so they'll be able to collect it, or at least what's left of it. Um, okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is that the Japanese declared war on DEI and rolled a 6 on Discord. So the Americans get another 6 and they go up to 38. Now, if they can just get some low dice, that would be freaking awesome. But look at that. The Russians are already up even with the Germans. So we're going to need to do something about that. These guys are all here. Okay. So this is actually 0. It's an issue with the calculator that if it goes to 0, it doesn't move to 0. It stays whatever the last number it was on. Uh, okay, so the other thing is that Dadao, because I'm at war with a major power, Dadao aligns as well. So we're going to delete the roundels. I'm going to leave the units the Dadao colors. Just it's kind of they're almost the same color, and it's kind of fun to keep track of where it goes. So we're going to do that. And now we'll start with our purchases. Oh, tech. So we rolled tech on Discord and we hit armor, which is complete. So we're going to buy a few of those. We also hit factories to stage 3, which is awesome. Wish I would have gotten heavy ships though, but I can't afford them. So maybe after this turn I will, but I'll buy 3 heavy armor, 4 militia, 2 militia upgrades, and 2 infantry, spending all 39. So we have all sorts of attacks. So we'll start in the north. I've been flip-flopping on this one, so we're gonna come out of this port and go 1, 2, 3, so we can avoid this coastal gun. We're gonna take this marine and this mountain. Now I think what I'd like to do is to take the mountain into here, the marine into here. These fighters can go 1, 2, 3. And he's got 2 remaining. And this fighter here can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's got 1 remaining, so we can land in either one of the Manchurias. Um, I think that's what we're going to do. But then we'll add some bombardments. Where's the fleet? Let's get rid of this import marker. We're going to take a battle cruiser and a heavy cruiser with me. And they'll come up here and bombard with the 3 going in here and the 2 going in here. Uh, see if I can get lucky and not get hit back. We also had to go a little bit thin down here. Oh, one more up here. We're going to use these Dadao units we have and see what we can press in with here. We're also going to go into Kogdo with 1 guy. So we got 2 infantry, an artillery, and 3 cav. These 2 going 1, 2. Like so. Nothing else down here can reach anything of value. So we'll leave it like that. Um, Yeah. So now here's where I'm stretched. Oh, let me remember that I want to take this seaplane to Formosa. This fighter is going to not move. So this is where I'm stretched too thin. So the fighters on the carriers, one's coming down here to fight here, and the other one is going to map. I guess that's how I could do it. Is I could just let that coastal sub go. Can only move one. Let's do that. Let's let the coastal sub go. Um, so there's still going to be a lot of stuff in there, so I assume he doesn't want to shoot back. I mean, he could. Um, the coastal sub. Does it want to fight against two light cruisers, three TBDs, and two fleet carriers? We'll ask him about that. Sorry, I forgot about that one. So while he's thinking about that, let me finish up this battle. So we've got a coastal sub that'll come down. This sub going 1-2. This sub going 1-2-3. And this sub going 1-2-3. I know Nexel did decide only to take the map shot here and then submerge. Take this off to remember that it's here. I'm going to put this on here. Where's my other carrier? Oh yeah, it's this one. Coming down, 1-2-3-4. And I guess this coastal could take a shot at us going by, but I doubt the allies want to do that. So that's 1-2-3-4, yep. And this TPD goes on the fleet too. So the screen is, oh yes, cool. So the screen is these three TBDs, the two light cruisers, and the two fleet carriers. If he gets a 1, he can target select a transport, but otherwise he can't. So cool. So this one's done. So out of all this stuff is going to come down. So I guess what I need here is not this, but that's defending. 3 2s, and I don't have the 5 die. 2 5s. And the fleet carriers have no attack value, but they can take a hit. Okay, so that's this thing here. This fleet's coming down, but one transport is staying. He's actually going to go up and jump in port. Another transport is not going this direction. It's going 1, 2, 3, and he will probably die to the Russians, but that's okay. So he's taking with him. We're going to get all the Marines out of here. We need these. We also have a Marine jumping on a destroyer going 1, 2, 3. Get that destroyer. So he's not in reach of the subs or anything else. And then So I don't need to screen here for this dude because I'm going to attack that first. And so by the time I get to this battle, which by the time I get to resolving those battles, it'll be dead anyways. So we've got 3 transports and 3 destroyers left, so we can take 9 units. And we've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to take 8, 9 with us like that. Oh, no, sorry, these don't go. Sorry. It's those 7 and then 8, 9 that I pick up on the way by. So we'll go ahead and put 1 and 1. And the other 7 go in here. Is that what I wanted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I had. But I'm gonna change this up and go here and here like that. So I make sure I take those because we're passing on the fighter and it's going to go down here instead to Java. So that means I need an extra red in there. Okay, planes. So I've got attack bomber that's going 1, 2 to hit here with the blue, then he'll go 3, 4 back. This fighter's not coming. 2 more attack bombers that are going 1, 2. Put the fighter up here. Yeah, let's do that. What do I want? Next, I want attack bombers down here. Target select. So this fighter off the carrier will go 1 to here. These 2 attack bombers out of Siam will go there. So now we can land this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my 5th one. 1, 2. No, that's right. I can't. Can't. Just so complicated. Well, probably a transport loaded with 2 Marines. Okay, let's continue. I think we're all good. Now, if this is a problem for doing this with like this, then I will like him scrambling by me attacking that first is not allowed. Then I will probably just swap it for 2 destroyers. But I'm pretty sure that it's the same thing like when you resolve a land attack first and then another one next to it, and they can't scramble out of that one that you already resolved. So, that's good. Before I forget, this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to Suyan. If I just had it in Siam where it's supposed to be, wouldn't be a problem. Okay. I think that's it. All right, let's start up in the north. One thing, I do want to move this dude over here as a non-combat, so I don't forget. Start up in the north. So here we've got a bombardment at a 3, and then a 6, and 2. This is actually not a 2, that's a 1. At least it doesn't matter. Just trying to color code stuff so I know what's what. So bombardment of 3, and then a 6 and a 2 versus a 4. So let's give it a try. Aha! Yes. That's what I was hoping for there. Let's see. So those dice are not needed anymore. And then we've got a bombardment at a 2 for heavy cruiser right here. Nope. Then we've got a 6 and a 1 versus a 4. That's a 9 and a 5. So, nope. My odds of winning are going down. That's a 6, and that's a 7. Nice. Okay, I'll figure out those fighters here in a minute. Okay, over here. So we've got, this is not a 3, or not a 4, but we've got a first strike artillery, a boosted infantry, and 3 cavalry, and an infantry, but we're crossing desert, so everything's -1. So this would be a 2, and these all 3s, and this one a 3, but first strike. But they're all going to be nerfed by 1. So first strike is here in teal on a 2. All these blues are on 2s for the first round. And then this purple is on a 1. So this teal, again, first strike if it gets a hit. And it does. Nice. That's the only hit I got, though, because of the stuff here. So this one does not get to roll. And then his response back. A 7 and a 6 will not do it. So now these all get boosted up. They're all the same. So 5 3s and a 2 in normal terrain. There is 2 hits and a 4 and a 2. 1 hit. So we will lose an infantry. And take that one. That's all those dice. We'll leave you Karulin for now. So, oops, that's not what I thought I copied. Like that. Stuff down here is all done. Okay, so we'll start with this attack here in this C-zone. So his is a first strike because he's got, I've got no destroyers. My destroyers are transporting. That's a miss. So I've got 3 2s and 2 5s. Looking for 1 hit. Boom. 3 hits. So they're dead. Okay. Then let's do this one down here. So his is a first strike, mine is not. So his first strike, actually his first strike's at a 3, not a 2. So his first strike here, he elected to only take map hits. It's a miss. And then my stuff, I've got a fighter at 6, 3 subs at 3, and a coastal at a 2. I got the map hit, but I didn't get any other hits, so I think he can actually elect to take that on the destroyer and then still submerge the sub. But his destroyer does get to shoot back and gets a 2, so I'll take the coastal. Bummer. This one will go back to the carrier. One of the carriers. So let me grab just to show that it's controlled but not owned. Controlled by the British. Okay, that was those. Bummer. Should have brought in more. Then let's go here to Java. So we have 2 battleships bombarding and 2 heavy cruisers. That should be what I have left. Oh, how do I have 3? Because I only took 1 up there. 3 heavy cruisers. I'll put a heavy cruiser each on these 2 instead. Since 1 was unassigned, and move 1 over. But I've got 2 battleships and a heavy cruiser bombarding first. Nothing. Then I've got 2 tacticals, and all these are at 1s because they're mountains. So 1 hit, and it's a target select. We'll go ahead and take the infantry. And then he's got his 2 4s over here. He's got 1 hit, so we lose 1 Marine. So we each lose a die. We'll roll this all together. Tacticals, infantry. Did I roll too many dice? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I rolled too many dice, but there was no hits anyways, so doesn't matter. How did I get so far off? Oh, because I moved the dudes over here, but I didn't move the dice. Like that. I should have removed 2 dice. Okay. Well, this just got a little harder. 2 tacticals and 4 Marines versus an infantry and 2 militia. We got 1 militia. This is going to cost me way more Marines than I want. And his response, I lose another Marine. And come on, make a last round. Nope. Ouch. Come on. Tacticals, do your job. There we go. 2 hits. And in response, please don't get 2 hits. No hits. Okay. Well, I think it cost me like 3 Marines. These 2 tacticals go up to the carriers as well. Now we'll resolve this one here. So we've got a bombardment at a 2. Hey, got him. This will go to the carrier. So that should be 1, 2, 3. That's 4 planes and 1 more plane coming. These ones are gone. And then here we've got another bombardment at a 2. Nope. And then we've got a tactical bomber at 7, 2 bombardment, or 2 dudes at 2. So this is not mountains, not that I'm tracking anyways. Got him with the tactical anyways. His response with a 2. Miss. Oops. Okay. Well, actually, these guys don't need to kill him. He can just do it. Let's Sad day. Let's finish. Oh, then this one goes to the carrier. Last carrier spot. Come on, you stinker. Okay, that moved. This stuff needs to move. So this one will go into the 97th. This one steps down. This one steps up. Yeah, that's fine. This one rails down. Yeah, we need to be in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus the upgrade 14. Okay. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, these planes. So this one has 2, but this one only has 1. So he's going to have to land in Eastern Manchuria. That's probably fine. This guy, probably Korea is the best thing for him. That's it. Let's grab this stuff. So heavy tank here. 2 heavy tanks, 2 infantry here. Militia. Probably here. Actually, let's let them go ahead and if they want to walk in there, they can. Then we got a militia upgrade here in Kwangtung. Just gives me an infantry. And then another militia upgrade using the port here in Anatonkin to make sure I don't go through there. There as well. That uses those. Nothing else. Too many Marines lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Marines left. Let's go look at the damage. We're at 47. We have all 6 for these. We have the 2 for Borneo and Java. So 47 plus 10 is 57. Seems really low, but I thought I was going to be at 60. Yeah. It's 13. This would I was at 39. This would be 40 plus 13 plus 4. Yeah, it's about right. Okay, I will from that point, hand it off and give it to the Commonwealth to start their turn and see. I'm sure they'll go sink a transport of mine and do some other terrible things. But good luck. Cheers.